tried to tell you, Richardson Hitchins better wake up. Eddie Hearn, you know what he had to say about Hitchins coming out saying, you know, I'm a free agent? He said he felt disrespected. He said because it's not him, talking about Hitchins. It's just dogs around him, said Hearn. There's no loyalty in boxing. You got to look after yourself. But when someone has come in when you were on the floor, I remember when I first met Hitchins, the door on his car was falling off. And to be honest, I spent a lot of money and invested in a young man that I really respect and admire. And I boxed him at Madison Square Garden. I've headlined him in Orlando, where we really didn't sell any tickets and we lost a lot of money. I kept with it. I headlined him in Las Vegas, where again, we didn't sell many tickets and we lost money. Then I paid for him to get the opportunity to fight Liam Parr for the world title. Then I paid up for a big opponent in George Kambosos. Paid up for the big homecoming in New York. But Richardson is a good kid. He's just got some snakes around him, and those snakes will make you feel like you're the guy. But the reality is they're bloodsuckers. Certain individuals take a bigger percentage of the same percentage as the promoter, who is bankrolling you and paying for your entire path in the sport and making the investment. Managers have zero risk. They just let the promoters do all the work. They negotiate the deal. By the way, a good manager is good for your career. I just understand the game, so it doesn't infuriate me. I just go, you're a dog, you get what's fucking coming to you. That's all. That's boxing. And I agree with Eddie Hearn on that. And I'm going to tell you what, when I already said in another short, Hitchins needs to just humble himself and stop with the bullshit. He needs a promoter. He needs Eddie Hearn. He's a guy who's going to fall flat on his face. He is, man. He's looking at Berlanga. Berlanga left top rank. He needed a machine. Went to Eddie Hearn. Eddie Hearn, hey, looked out for himself, put him in there with Canelo. They all made money. But then after that, Berlanga was out of there. So don't for a second think Eddie Hearn ain't all about himself. But at the same time, I don't think Hitchins is at a point to where he should, jump ship. Also, I think Eddie Hearn is really looking at him and saying, you know what? This kid can do some things, and if Eddie Hearn's losing money on you, of course he wants to get a return on his investment. But I just think that Hitchins needs to he just needs to wake up and get these people from around him who are ill advising him. I'm not saying all fighters need to just, love up promoters, but no, you got to time it just right. You just can't have knee-jerk reactions because you're a champion and you got a decent win. Because if he gets in there and loses, he's going to need somebody to have his back. And once you take a loss, especially him, who's not really marketable, he's going to be in nowhere's land. He's going to become a NOWHEREIAN. And NOWHEREIAN struggle big time in boxing.